Aloha, this is Dr. Martina and welcome. I ran into a friend of mine the other day and she whispered something to me and I actually had to ask her like 2 or 3 times to repeat it because she said it in such a low voice, and I finally got it what she said, which was, I squirted. And she walked away and she was extremely proud and happy, and I said, whoa, come back here. And I said, so how was it? She said, well, it was amazing. And I asked, well, have you tried this for a while? She says, for a very long time, and it finally happened. And let me tell you, Martina, it is all about trust. So I wanted to ask her if she ejaculated or if she squirted. But I knew that most people really don't know the difference, or don't even know that there is a difference. And so I didn't, but I wanted to take this opportunity to use this video to educate you, my loyal followers, about the difference between ejaculating and squirting and what trust has to do with it. When a woman ejaculates, fluid is expelled through the urethra during sexual arousal and orgasm. When a woman squirts, fluid is also expelled through the urethra during sexual arousal and orgasm. And this is why people use the terms interchangeably, squirting versus ejaculating, but it is not the same thing. And the difference lies in the type of fluid that is coming through the urethra and where it originates. When a woman squirts, she gushes fluid, like you've probably seen in pornography. Now the fluid comes from the bladder and it exits through the urethra, and the fluid is basically watered down urine. Now it's like peeing, but of course it's sexier than peeing, and it feels great like peeing. It feels actually better because you're doing it during a complete letting go and during a sexual arousal and orgasm. Now when a woman ejaculates, she typically releases a teaspoon amount of liquid, and the color, which has a color being very much diluted milk to as clear as water. There's a broad range to the color to it. Now the ejaculates comes from the 2 skein glands, which are also called the female prostate. These glands are located at the lower end of the urethra, and they're surrounded by tissue that swells with blood during sexual arousal and release a fluid, which is carried to the urethra opening. The liquid contains mostly prostate enzyme with just a hint of components of urine. The taste of this liquid is sweet, which is very fitting because in ancient India they used to call it the nectars of the gods. And if you're wondering if it has a smell to it, if it smells like urine, it appears to have no smell to it. Now, understand that Alexander Skene, who was the gynecologist who discovered these glands and described them in details in 1880, the similarities that it has with the prostates are a relatively new discovery, and there's some more exciting research being done about it. Now there's been one survey in 2013 involving 320 women internationally. They indicated that 78.8% of the women and 90% of their partners said their sex life improved with female ejaculation. Now I can imagine that the level of arousal, the position, and the skill of stimulation can affect female ejaculation, but the bottom line is that in order to experience ejaculation and squirting, one has to completely let go, and especially of the pelvic floor muscle, just like during orgasm, but with this even more because we worry about the partner freaking out, about negative reactions to liquid coming out, and nobody knows what it is and where's it coming from and what it tastes like and what it smells like. You know, you can't worry about that when you're trying to let go completely. So I hope that this video removes some of the worries, because now you know what could happen. Now you know about female ejaculation and females squirting. And I also hope that you are not putting yourself under any pressure for this to happen. Sex is not about the destination. It is about the journey. And the more you learn about your journey, the more knowledge you have, yourself, the more confident you will feel about letting go. And of course, the more you practice with self-stimulation, the more you discover what you enjoy. It is also fun to learn with a partner. For instance, if you respond by stimulating your G-spot, a partner may have a better chance of reaching it. But as you know, or you may not know, it's not all about the G-spot. The right clitoral or even vaginal stimulation may also make you ejaculate or squirt. The secret is to relax, enjoy the experience, and try different moves and techniques until you find what is enjoyable to you. And of course, if there's anything I can do to help you with this process, any questions you may have that I can answer for you, please contact me. You have a great week.